Hello, Leos. We are going to do your 2022 Outlook reading. This is going to be a general reading, a general message for all viewers under the sign of Leo for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also, check out your 7th and 10th house placements as well. 7th house typically deals with like marriage and partnerships. 10th house typically deals with career. One message I do want to put out there before we start the reading, I want you all to remember that you are the controller of your own destiny. Tarot cards do not tell you your destiny. They give you an idea of the energies that are taking place around you and within you. You have the power to create your own reality through your intention. So always remember, if you see something unfolding in a way that you do not like, you have the ultimate power to correct it. So let's go ahead and get started. So what is going on for Leos in 2022 overall outlook? So what is the first cards for Leo, please? All right, we have the Nine of Wands coming out in reverse. So this talks about struggle, paranoia, feeling overwhelming and defensive, feeling overwhelmed and defensive. Second card for Leos, for 2022. We have the World. All right, let's do the third card for Leos. Third card for Leos, we have present, abundant, gratitude. Okay, so feeling present, you might be doing a lot of traveling in 2022, possibly travel for work is what I'm kind of seeing for a lot of you. So what's going on? Card number four for Leos, please. We have self-love, creation, and intentions. Card number 5 for Leos. We have the Two of Wands in reverse, and card number 6 for Leos, please. 2022 for Leos. We have the Six of Wands. Okay, so let's see what is going on here with Leo. So what I'm seeing here is that as far as I feel like you're going to be really struggling with your sense of spirituality, or a sense of possibly for some of you struggling to find like completeness, to find wholeness, but there is completeness and there's wholeness here with the World. So I'm not sure what the struggle and the paranoia is about. Let's get a little bit more cards to see. Tell me about the Nine of Wands for Leos. Nine of Wands for Leos, please. We have the Lover. So the light attributes of the Lover is great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of something or someone, and the shadow side is of obsessive passion that harms others, self-destructive devotion. For some of you, I don't know if something's coming to an end. It could be a career, a job that's coming to an end, because we also have change here is the Two of Wands, and this individual is holding the World and this person in their hand, but it did come out in reverse. So some of you may be struggling with some type of change that's going to be taking place, possibly in career. And I think for a lot of you, this is about like letting go of something, depending on self. We have self-love here, intentions, creation. So this could be a year where you're really focusing on self-love, letting addictions, letting obsessions with people, places, or things go. Possibly even just letting go of control. Let's get a Moon card for the Nine of Wands, please, for Leo. We have luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. So you have luck around you. I feel like you have the ability to basically go in a new direction. If some of you have been wanting to change and go in a new direction, I see that. I feel like a big thing for you in 2022 is going to be maintaining self-love and being present and being abundant and being grateful for what you do have, because gratefulness is the intention that is going to create and bring in more things that you're going to find yourself feeling grateful for. So what I talked about in the beginning of the video is you have the power to choose your destiny through your intentions. This is not just I think something and I'm practicing the law of attraction. And so I'm thinking something really in my mind a lot, but it never happens. It doesn't happen because that's not how you feel. So intention is about will, which is the sun, which is the strength card, which is Leo. Intention is is having a thought and thoughts in your mind and a plan in your mind, but also feeling that, believing that, knowing that, believing in yourself. And so that's kind of what I'm seeing kind of developing and taking place, stepping away from possibly fears, paranoia, believing in oneself, letting go of people, places, and things that you had a hard time letting go of and going in a new direction. Let's see what's going on with the Six of Wands. What's going on in romance for Leos in 2022? Romance for Leos. We have the Lovers. Okay, so we have the Lovers coming out again. I really feel like you guys are going to be choosing to, I feel like there's going to be some type of connection that's either going to go to the next level, or you're going to be meeting someone soon that's going to be a really deep connection. You're going to be getting recognition here with the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands also talks about success, victory, and you have luck on your side here with the Moon card, new moon in Sagittarius energy. So I feel like you're going to be having some type, you could be meeting a Gemini, but it doesn't have to be. The Lovers is considered Gemini, but it doesn't have to be a Gemini. It could possibly be a Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, Virgo, but it could be anybody. I just feel like it's going to be, you're going to get recognition when it comes to, you're going to stand out in the midst of competition. And that could be in anything. It could be in work, career, school, education. But I'm asking specifically about love and relationships. So I feel like either you're in a connection that could see itself going to the next level, or you're going to meet someone where there's going to be a connection that's going to be very deep. But here with the Strength card, you have to practice self-love. You have to remember to practice self-love. Don't let yourself get carried away and obsessed with a situation or someone that comes into your life, because I think that's part of the message here with self-love. Choosing a relationship, choosing a partnership. For some of you, I feel like this may involve travel, but it doesn't necessarily have to. I just see choosing a relationship, choosing a connection, but not forgetting yourself. Don't turn your back on your own self-love, because we have the shadow attributes of the Lover is obsession. And it could be self-destructive devotion is what this Lover card is saying here. So I see a connection. Just don't lose yourself is kind of what I'm getting. Let's see. Tell me about this present card, concern. So I don't know if you're going to be feeling concerned when it comes to this person that you might be meeting. You might feel like there, I don't know, I'm almost getting like a feeling of concern about someone that you're meeting, or you're concerned that you're not going to be meeting anyone. I feel like if there's any concern surrounding like friends, travel, that kind of thing, just be aware and continue to practice this gratitude here. What is this concern relating to? What is this concern about? Let's see, let's get another card. You might be concerned about third-party energy, external, third party. And sometimes the Lovers can be a decision. So you might be deciding between possibly traveling, or some of you might get a job somewhere else, and so you're concerned about leaving someone behind, or there's just a decision. I see a decision that you're concerned about making. when it comes to a relationship, because it may affect, or there's other things in your life that's affecting. Like, the third party doesn't have to necessarily be a person, it could be a job. It can be this job here that we have, this world here, because I kind of see some of you possibly traveling or getting a new job, going in a whole new different direction, or possibly a job coming to an end for some of you and going in a different direction, but you're also struggling to make a decision. I feel like whatever is going on, there's some type of a decision that you're kind of struggling to make. It has to do with like external factors. Some of you it could be a person, others of you it's career, education, work. So there's a choice here. I feel like you kind of know who it is that you want to be with here. We have thoughts, clarifying self-love, creation, intentions. Again, this is speaking about your thoughts creating the stability, the home life, the whatever it is that you're seeking. For some of you, I do feel like there's someone in particular that you want to be with here. You're either meeting them or you already know who this person is. I will be right back, Leo. There is someone at my door. All right, Leo, I'm back. Sorry about that. I was gone for a little while, so I don't quite remember exactly where I left off, but I'm sure I'll come back to it. Overall, what I'm seeing here is I see ultimately success when it comes to a relationship. I see success when it comes to work environment, career, education. I feel like that comes in, that success is there once you decide to trust yourself and have this self-love. Because this self-love, this creation of self-love, setting your intentions, is what is going to bring in the success. This is your stability here, this self love. This is where your stability is coming from. So there's a need here to set proper intentions here with this thoughts card. For some of you, there, I think what I was saying too before is that there's someone possibly specifically that's on your not on your mind. Could be a Gemini, Taurus, Libra, someone with Saturn placements here with the world, possibly even Pisces. But I do see, I feel like you get the stability is the stability that you need comes from yourself. It's going to come from yourself. And what I'm seeing here is that some of you may have a fear when it comes to making some type of decision. It could be a fear of change, but what I see most of all with this Nine of Wands, it's a fear of it. You don't trust yourself. You may have fear when it comes to making the right choice. Some of you may struggle with ambition. But what I'm seeing here, but that comes from intentions. That comes from setting the correct intention, setting the stability within yourself, and the self-love and the self-worth and the confidence, the courage within yourself. But regardless of lack of ambition, the biggest thing that I'm seeing is there's some type of fear that you may have with being able to make choices for yourself, choices within yourself, being afraid of making the wrong choice, afraid of doing something wrong or saying something wrong or doing something wrong. But what this is saying here is when it comes to choices, because the Lovers is about choices, it can be choices between people. I feel here like for some of you, you have a choice between multiple people. You have a choice between a person and a job or a career or school, or somehow that's all mixed up, but there's some type of a choice that depends on the other thing, but there's a decision. And some of you may have a fear. I don't really see so much a fear of change as much as I see a fear of, am I going to make the right decision? But what this is telling you is that you're going to be victorious. No matter what decision you make, if you do it with the right intentions and you set the right intentions and you do it out of not arrogance and selfishness, but self-love, out of trusting yourself and being self-confident, your luck is on your side. Some of you, there could be some type of thing going on where it's like you have to choose a job or a person or a job because the job or school causes you to travel, or it's just something like that. I feel like a choice is going to affect something else. Well, usually choices affect other things, but you might be, it could have to do with like travel, moving, actually moving, or just traveling for like for work. For some of you, I also see that if you practice this self-love and creating positive intentions for yourself, I also see like being on the world stage or getting some type of recognition, whether it's just recognition at work, recognition in relationships, beating out the other competition. If there is someone else that's needing to make a decision between you and someone, if there's external energy that way, or literally just getting the recognition that you want in entertainment or something like that. But I do see success and victory with the world here and the Six of Wands. I definitely see some type of recognition, whether it's on a world stage or just a local stage, or just within your whatever recognition it is that you're looking for. I see you're getting that recognition. But you have to learn to make the decisions here and turn this Two of Wands reverse into an upright. Two of Wands, where you're confident in the decisions that you're making. Some of you may have to go back to the drawing board when it comes to something to do with work or career here with the world, because something is changing or coming to an end or going to a next level when it comes to like career, school, work. For some of you, you could be finding yourself in long distance relationships. But with this Nine of Wands here, this could definitely, this Nine of Wands and Two of Wands coming out reverse, I definitely see like internal fears of making wrong decisions or feeling like people are holding you back. Some of you may want to break free out of a connection and start something brand new elsewhere. Some of you may want to actually move or break out of a connection that you're just not feeling, and maybe you don't want to hurt the other person, or that's kind of what I'm seeing. You may have felt like you're going through a series of bad luck when it comes to certain things, whatever that may be happening in your life. But I also feel like once you set your intentions and you focus on self-love, that can change as well, because again, we have new moon and Sagittarius energy. Luck is on your side. I feel like you have to get over internal fears. Some of you may be struggling with some type of pride issues, needing to learn from past mistakes, let go of fears, fighting with people and enemies that may possibly not even exist, or things that happen and you fear they're going to continue to happen and they never actually happen, but you're still in this defensive, wanting to fight mode, and it's really just keeping you held back. It's keeping you in an energy of frustration. But I also see a lot of fatigue here with this Nine of Wands reverse. So I feel like the message really here is retreating, stepping back, looking at the whole picture, looking at the entire picture here with the world and the Two of Wands, seeing what is real from what isn't, and making clear decisions. Only take with you what is important to you, what you find interesting, what you love, whether that's work or the person that you love or whatever it is that you love. I just feel like in 2022 you're going to be challenged with stepping back and assessing situations for what there are and learning to make the decisions and trust your decisions and trust yourself, and not being trusting your own decision, self-love here with the lovers. And for some of you, it could be, a lover involved or lovers, or just there's choices here. There's definitely a big choice decision that's going to be playing out in 2022 for you. Let's get some additional cards, additional advice for Leo. Advice for Leo, please. Advice for Leos. Okay, we have hot gossip and know your circle. And this kind of wanted to flip over opposites. Perfect is an illusion. The two of you might be total opposites, but in that way you complete each other. You have more in common than you think. But we have here hot gossip and know your circle. Success can breed fake friends and enemies. Keep your circle small. Raise your standards for your life and the people you allow in it. Hot gossip talks about people talking about you, people being jealous, only having negative things to say when they don't know anything about you. And you can kind of see that here. So in whatever situation, and I was getting ready to say, for those of you who may be on like some type of getting some type of recognition, it doesn't have to be the world stage, but it can just be, maybe you have a YouTube channel, maybe you just get a lot of recognition for what you do at work, on the job, in your office, or anything. Maybe amongst your friends, you're the most popular one. I do see popularity here, having a lot of friends, but you also have, with that is going to come a lot of enemies. It's going to come a lot of people who are going to be jealous of you as well. And that may be of concern here. But stay present, stay abundant, stay in gratitude. Right? If they didn't have anything to hate on, then what are you doing, right? I guess that's kind of the saying, something along those lines. I think you know what I mean, Leo. So let's get another card for advice or suggestions, advice, additional messages for Leo, please. And then we'll do an angel answers card at the end. Additional messages and advice for Leos in 2022. Additional messages, advice for Leos in 2022. We have the Empress. Lavish abundance. Give birth to your dreams. Nurture yourself and others. All right. So it looks really positive here. I feel like for 2022, it's just trusting your intuition. Trusting yourself to make the right decisions and what's good for you. Getting over fears. I feel like the fear is a lack of like self-confidence or self-trust. For some of you, it's also, or maybe just, but also dealing with people around you that could contribute to possibly some of the lack of confidence. If people are talking and saying things behind your back, that may make you question yourself. But I feel like if you your maintain gratitude and maintain presence and set your intentions, I feel like you can have the world, because luck is on your side here. So let's do an angel answers card and we'll be all done. So whatever Leo is thinking about, whatever their question is, what is the answer to Leo's question, please? What is the answer to Leo's question? We have remain positive. All right, Leo, thank you so much for watching. I hope that this was helpful. I wish you all a blessed 2022, and I will catch you next year. Bye.